Guys, we are here at the Food and Wine Festival. It is the end of this year's season. I had an earlier vlog I'll put up over here, which will show you some of the foods I got the last time, which are most of the new stuff. This may or may not come out in time, and if it doesn't, I apologize. You'll have it for next year, but we'll be able to show you a bunch of things I couldn't have before. We're going to enjoy some foods. We're going to have some fun. We're going to eat a lot. I'm going to eat a lot. I have a non-gluten-free eater and a vegetarian with me today. They may eat things, and if they're not appropriate for the gluten stuff, I probably won't show it in the vlog. They may talk about them, but we'll talk about what we got. Here we go. Hi guys, so I have ordered from the Mexico Pavilion. Again, as you know, with their allergies, you have to read the menus. They don't have them available. So this is the mango margarita they have. It's got a chili lime salt on the outside. I'm gonna find something with not a lot of that. This is actually Randy and Dory's, but we're gonna try a sip. It's the rim. It's weird, hold on.
Did you get the mango or the poblano?
You went to the mango.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, that's a chili lime. So it's sort of salty chili and lime on that rim. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. So we have the flauta barbacoa. All right, so we're gonna try this. Good, fine. I like it. Unfortunately, I forgot a fork. I had to pick it up. So the outer edges have a good crunch. The center's a little more. The consistency is a lot like Jack in the Box tacos, but it's got a nice burn to it. We're inside Brewing, if you can't hear, and we'll have more info for you in a minute.
These are wonders of science. Tart, tangy, tasty, and excellent conductors of electricity.
I love Beaker. Hey, Bunsen, that was not cool. Do those kinds of things in here the whole time. So, yeah, that barbacoa taco has a nice afterburn to it. It's like lingering on my tongue, but the meat flavor was nice. There's a little bit of cotija and a little bit of lettuce on the outside. Yeah, really nice. I went in here because I knew they would want air conditioning. I'm actually a little cold because it's 75 degrees. If you're not in the sun, it's glorious. Oh, and we have more stuff to try. The peanut butter and jelly sticky wings.
Not worth it.
That one. She got, not gluten-free, but she got the tofu ramen over at Noodles and did not like it at all. They can't have the excuse of it being at the end of the day because we got them first thing in the morning. It just opened. So, I love these. The peanut butter and jelly sticky wings are a little bit of fresh peanut on them. Gives you that crunch. But it's got like a sweetness from the jelly. It's really like a saute, like eating chicken saute wings, and they make me very, very, very happy. So we're gonna eat this. So the next thing we have is an elderflower cider, also in Brewing Lab. It's got a nice scent to it. Kiel Farms Elderberry Serrano hard cider, so this may have a bite to it too. It's got a wonderful smell. It's sweet. More fruity than I would necessarily have expected, but I like it. Catching a burn, so I don't think that's bad. Oh no, there it is. Little burn at the back of the throat. Not bad, but nice flavor. And yeah, that's good. All right, we got more food coming. All right, so we have just been to the India booth and the refreshment port. I am going to frantically take some pictures to show you what everything looks like. We have gotten the piri-piri sausage, impossible sausage. This is already partially eaten, but it's not really gluten-free, but it can be gluten-free without the bread. That is the chicken tikka masala. The mango lassi is okay, which is also melting down the table.
It's mango.
Yes, it's a mango lassi. Yeah. So we're going to start eating before everything melts and goes away. First things first, of course, Dole Whip. Okay, so we have the piri-piri. So it's in a sauce. I just got it without the bread. There's peppers and onions and things on top, and it is impossible, so it's vegan. Nice sweetness in the peppers. Gentle burn in the meat. Oh no, I take that back. Birds cooking up. Not bad, but definitely cooking up. Bread would probably help control that, but that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna carefully get a spot that is not touching the bread. This is the tikka masala.
I had some.
That's much moister, much more flavorful than any ones I've had before. Nice heat to it. Tomatoes are good. The crema that they have on top, very nice, very light, very good. And then we're gonna have to look up the name of this fruit cider, but it sounded amazing. Blackberry apricot jam cider. So we're gonna give this one a try. Oh, you get a lot of apricot in this. I'm sorry, you're so much sunlight here. Ton and ton of apricot. And a little blackberry kind of up in the top upper palate. That's refreshing. That's very nice. And I know I'm tilted, I'm sorry. That's quite lovely. So yeah, I think all of these are wins, yes? Mm-hmm. Awesome. This is vegan, so take a taste. Spicy and vegan. All right, we will come back to you with the next set of foods. Woot! Okay, we're here at the Taste of America, Flavors of America. And they've got basically different American-ish style hot dogs and then the baked chocolate pudding cake, which is gluten-free. So guess what we're getting? Yeah, guessed it. So let's go get some food. I'm probably not going to do a hot dog today because they're hot dogs. There are better things to eat and there are more things to try. Hey guys. All right, so we have stopped at the Americas Pavilion and we have gotten the bourbon caramel cake. It's a chocolate pudding cake with bourbon and caramel in it. So I was very excited about this because it's chocolate and caramel, bourbon caramel, and then a chocolate pudding cake. Hey, it is incredibly moist inside, very liquidy looking. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, my napkins are about to blow away. So, they're sweet, but it's not overly sweet. The caramel sauce itself is probably the sweetest. But because it's a bourbon caramel, it's not ungodly sugary. The cake is like almost, it's fall apart liquidy moist. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, this is impressive. This is quite good. It's rich because of the moisture and the chocolatiness, but not stupid sweet. That's amazing and awesome, and I'm very happy about this. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. I also like the crunch on the outer shell of the cake. It's probably like a sugar edge. That, I mean, oh my goodness, just look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, like the very bottom and the very top, it's got a little bit of a crunchy kind of an edge to it. From where the most intense part of the heat would have been. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to need a lot of water when this is done. And I'm really glad the next thing I have is savory and not sweet. Because we got more to eat here, guys. I love chocolate. And this really has that kind of a deep chocolate flavor. This is good. This is very good. Now trying the Grease griddled cheese. Now the last time I got the griddled cheese, it was at the end of the day, and it was a cold day, and it wasn't very good because of that. It looks like it's still kind of solidified, like it's not super fresh, but let's see if it's any. It's always a bad sign when the cheese is crunchy enough that you may break your fork. I love, there's a cheese you griddle called halloumi that I adore, but this just has honey with some pistachio nuts. I think it is halloumi. So the cheese itself is not as strong as the blue cheese. It's a little bit stronger than, more like a cheddar in terms of the intensity of flavor. And then you have the honey and that little bit of nut. So the honey brightens it. And the pistachio takes off some of that, I don't want to say acrid, but it kind of is that kind of impression of that really kind of stringent-ish flavor, but very nice. It is better when it's warmer. It's not super melted anymore, but it's got a good consistency, and I love that nice brown melted cheese on the one side. nice even melt. It's $5, so it's a little pricey for what it is, but getting cheeses that you can actually griddle is also a little pricier too. But this is a lovely little treat. On to the next. Just had you there, guys. Trying to get you to balance with the ECV since we're veering on trash can table time, as some others I follow like to sing. All right, so fairly balanced. We have the fajita stew and the pau de queijo cheese breads, the tapioca starch cheese breads you can get in Brazil. These are the only 2 food items. They are gluten-free. They're also safe for my other allergies. So we're going to start with breaking into the pork belly, a small piece of pork belly with black beans and rice, a lovely green crema on top, a little of everything in the bite. Beans are salty. High chili, but it's here. Not a whole lot of spice, but that odd sweet citrus kind of concept that you get from a chili. Let me just taste the sauce. Okay. All the lemon, the citrus, cilantro, it's coming into the green sauce. Beans. Are very salty. Oh, very salty. Rice is mostly plain with the cilantro in it.
We're gonna go right.
I may end up skipping those beans. They're way salty for me today. I realize on days when it's way too goodness. I don't have a real table to lean on, so we're gonna cut this on my knee in the bowl still. It's not ideal because your balance points are constantly changing and you're probably going to be bouncing from this. Okay. So it's a solidly fatty piece. I mean, it is pork belly. Pork belly, crispy, which is nice. But not dried. Good flavor to it. I like when they do what would be bacon, but not so over cured. Okay. If I just had the pork belly, the green sauce, and the rice, I'd be happy. And previously, I'd gotten the beans and really liked them, but oh, they're salty today. They're like a painful salty. Okay, and cheese bread. They are tapioca starch. They are completely gluten-free, as is. They will be a little gummy inside because they have so much cheese in them. And you can see the pull. They are warm. Nice level of salt. Just that nice kind of cheese blend in, so it's not... You're not getting crazy cheesy. You're not getting overly salty. It's kind of nice. I'm curious, because why not? I said I'm balancing strangely. We are making a pork belly sandwich. That's it. That's kind of awesome that way. So, my suggestion, get both. If you like rice, eat the rice. Test the beans, but you may want to skip the beans and then make a sandwich out of it. I have had the caipirinha here before. I hope I got that right, Larry. You'll have to let me know. And it's good. I didn't want to do too much alcohol. I'm going to be taking myself back and forth, especially with Dory not feeling well. Heading on to the next place. We've just come from the Hawaii booth. We have the passion fruit macadamia nut cheesecake, picture of which will go right here. And we are going to have a taste. It's no crust at the bottom, if you can see that. So no crust at the bottom, passion fruit and the macadamia nuts on top. And I forgot that Italy had an Italian cheesecake that was much like this, and I'm sorry I didn't try it, but I'll give this a taste. So, cheesecake is very light. You get that sour cream cheesy taste with a nice sweet. You can see the sauce there. And there's a kind of an uplifting energy. Like, it's not really like it tastes so much like fruit, and it does, it tastes like passion fruit, but just kind of this energy lift. This it brightens the cheesecake. It feels less heavy, and a little bit of the macadamia nut kind of gives that buttery warmth to it. It makes it feel like somewhere in that bite there is a crust when there isn't, because you've got crunch and the buttery flavor of like the graham cracker would bring. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna finish this. Only got a few things left, guys. We're almost at the end. All right, so we've done Earth Eats now. I may have to stop and start because they're playing the Encanto show right next to me. So if you see kind of things like as I'm doing this, it's because I'm trying to avoid copyright, and I apologize for that. I got two things here. I got the braised short rib over polenta, tomatoes, pecorino, and some fine herbs, and then the blood orange agua fresca. So we're gonna start with the drink. Last time it was truly blood orange. This tastes like pink lemonade. Pink citrus lemonade. Last time I had this, it was so blood orangey. Like the color was more orange, the flavor was clean and crisp like that, but this really is more like a pink lemonade. Because it is citrus, but it doesn't taste as fresh, it doesn't taste as good as it was last time. It's okay. I mean, it's non-alcoholic, and if it's a hot day, this is a good option. We're gonna try the other piece. Again, there may be some weird cuts while I cut some sound out. Oh wait, good, sound stopped. So let's very quickly give a check out to this. Oh. So. Ooh. Okay. The tomato sauce is more of an Italian sort of herbs. And then it's got a polenta with goat cheese polenta, I believe. Puttanesca sauce. Okay, so the polenta, yeah, very nice and cheesy, very light. The puttanesca, you got capers in there, which are adding some saltiness, some blistered tomatoes in there. So you can sort of see. So the salt becomes very the sauce becomes very salty. I know I say that a lot, but when the really bad heat is happening here in Disney and you're out in it, the salt actually feels good to eat. But it's not that bad today. I mean, it's beautiful right now, but so the bite of everything, the Italian-y peppery seasonings in that tomato and the high citrus, it hits kind of up and in here. That's what I get the most. You lose that shortbread. I mean, shortbread. You lose that short rib. The short rib itself is very good. The polenta is very good. The sauce is a little overpowering. If I could have done it with less of the puttanesca, I'd probably be happier. So it's good. And if you don't mind salt, a little more of Italian herby type stuff, this is probably good. Yeah. So, not as amazing as last time. Less sauce would make me happier, but the flavor on the short rib and the tenderness, it's really tender short rib. And the goat cheese polenta is quite lovely. Let me see what the fine herbs are. Very fine herbs. It's nice. It's very nice. For the last food thing from the festival. We're at the Connections Eatery, and they have a specialty drink. Now, you can get an alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I went non-alcoholic this time. It is a blackberry lemonade with some mint in there, and there's some strawberries on top, and I won't do a picture, but you can see the strawberries, you can see the drink, and we're gonna try it. You get the definite fruit, and there's a strong mint flavor in there. This is really unusual, almost a vanilla mint. That's a really neat flavor. This is yummy. I'm gonna drink this. Well, that's it for Food and Wine for this season. I hope you've enjoyed coming along and seeing all the gluten-free options. If this has helped you figure out how to enjoy gluten-free foods when you come to the festival, please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?